start with RGIN because RGIN Region 2 is the organization that brought forth this Geoportal. The RGIN is short for the acronym for Regional Geographic Information Network. Back in 2003, that was a long time ago, no? From our perspective now. 2003, these vast organizations, which include regional line agencies, the universities in the region, decided to band together because they have a common interest in the use of GIS or Geographic Information Systems technology. Most of these agencies of work, and they wanted to take advantage of the GIS technology. That's why they formed a group back in, they call it RGIN. And this group became a venue where they can share the best practices in the use of GIS. Plus, through the years, they upgraded their skills in the use of ICT. And as I mentioned earlier, the member organizations are now in various stages of using their GIS prepared maps in various applications like land use planning, resource management, real property tax administration, research, agriculture, and there are so many other applications in the use of GIS. And the problem is actually they realize that the challenge is how to be able to share maps or information na nakamapa with each other. So with that challenge came about the Geoportal, which I will explain next. They will get different meanings. In internet speak or in techno speak, a portal is simply a website, but this is a specially designed website because it is the source of information related and coming from various sources, and so that the users can just go to that website and find various information related to what they want. That might be difficult to understand, but I'm sure many of you would like to go out with your friends, you know, and eat out in a good restaurant. But the problem is maybe one out of the five would like Chinese food, the other likes Japanese, the other several other things. No, so the solution to that situation is going to a buffet restaurant that offers various kinds of food. No, especially hotels offer this kind of buffet where you can find all sorts or variety of food available, including the favorite of the Ilocanos, the Region 2 people, the pinakbet. So here, if you go to this Geoportal website, you will have access to various information na nakamapa. So this is the simple explanation about the Geoportal website. But moving on, let me explain further that this website is found in this link. And GeoNode was used to design it. GeoNode is a content management platform where you can share and also create interactive maps. World Bank and other organizations use GeoNode for constructing websites like this. And Geoportal now becomes RGIN's way to store their maps. As already mentioned by USec SANCHO MABBORANG, that we were honored by Secretary De La Peña's presence when the website was launched in 2019. And we are grateful also for the support of the UST. They gave us a grant to be able to procure the equipment. And also, we are also thankful to the ICT who provided internet connectivity for this website. Wala ako sa picture kasi may official business trip ako. So si ARD Ferdy kasama ni Secretary dito. And it was during the launch that si Secretary was impressed by the capabilities and the potential of the website, and he said we need to replicate this in the other regions. To give you a snapshot of what this website is all about, you have here a graphic representation. To your left is a workstation where members of the RGIN or individual who wants to use the website are. And then to the right is the server. And the server contains layers and layers of maps. And it is organized using a database system so that it can be sorted, it can be searched, etc. So if you are an RGIN member, for example, you can actually request in the website the map that you need. And in return, you get it and you can download it in your computer. The other way around is if you have a map that you wish to share with the rest of the members of the network, you can upload it to the internet, and all of this via the internet. No, you don't need to go to the office in NEDA where the server is to upload your maps. As of now, it was explained to me by the staff na exclusive muna ito sa mga members. So members only muna ito. Later on, probably the public will be able to view these maps. So that's a quick snapshot of what the Geoportal is. Hindi natin pinangalanan ito na Geoportal dahil ang gumawa nito si Giovanni Maguda Dayaw, our staff, or dahil yung boss niya ay si DIONISIO, no, as I explained already, website, some other name. I think it's up to you. I think the DOST will allow that as long as you can explain why you call it that. But I would like to thank, this is acknowledge the work of Geo for this website. Before we move on to the features of the Geoportal. This is the homepage of the website, and there are several tabs at the top, and to the right is a search function. This is innovative in the sense that it is the website will not only just be accessible via your workstations, but this can be accessed through your smartphone or your tablets, and that's a lot of advantage when you are on field work and you need to access or download some maps related to the work you are doing. And another feature is, as I explained earlier, this is a user-friendly interface, meaning you can go to the website and just go about the task. Sabi nila, ni Geo, madali lang yan, boss, hindi kayo mawala dyan, hindi kayo ma-confused, hindi kayo kailangan magbasa ng manual. But actually, do not be what do you call this? You don't be so kampante, but the staff involved in the work, even the network members are briefed or trained on how to use this website. If you look at the page, this sub-page, for example, there are guide on what you can do. No, there are questions that you can. There are don't drop something that you can choose your answers from. So aside from being user-friendly, you can, as I explained earlier, you can upload, you can download, you can view, create maps using the website. And an example, for example, you can, through this button, you can download various type maps, no, according to the kind that you want. Ang GIS kasi marami ang klase ng maps. You can even download satellite images or photographs of aerial photographs, no, and you can also choose the format that you want, and then if you look at this overlay, this is actually a GIS function, overlaying of maps. For example, if you have a map on soils, a soil map, But you want lang yan, hindi mo alam kung saan bang bayan ito, what town or what barangay. So you might overlay the boundaries, or you might include in that map the road network. No, so that's what you call overlay. And you can manipulate the maps in viewing by using zoom in, parang Google din ba? No? So that's how these pages or maps can be, this website can be used. So these are examples of the maps. Hindi na lang namin nilagyan ng pangalan, but these are the various maps, and there are so many other layers available, and i-upload pa nga nila yung iba. That makes it to store them in this website and make it accessible. As I said, there is a database in the website so that you can search what map you are looking for, or what kind of information you are looking for. So using this page. There is also a sub-page where you can find information on the metadata. Itong metadata is difficult to grasp for those who are not familiar with GIS, but metadata is just information about your data. For example, it's an information, background information about your map. Sinong gumawa, kailan nagawa, ano mga ano ang what you call it, scale ng map, and so many other things. This is very important because maraming mga mapa kasi pare-pareho ang forma, but iba-iba pala ang source or may mga konting diferensya pala. So kailangan mo malaman which is the latest. So you go to the page to edit or update your metadata. For example, if you have a layer that you have already shared, you have an improvement, a new update on that, so you can upload your new map and also update the metadata to this page. To secure, to protect the integrity of the maps stored in the website, there is a security access feature so that not all individuals are allowed to make changes. So some of the individuals or members can only view, can only download or upload on the maps and also the metadata. And you can look at this subpage, and these are some of the items that you can do on the website. And then on top of that, if a member would like to submit a map for storage, this is reviewed by not only the GIS coordinator but also the administrator of the website. So because the network has agreed on a manual, it contains the data standard and policy for the maps. So ganito, hindi tatanggapin kaagad, i-review muna sa coordinator and the administrator. Now, after having a quick look at the features of the Geoportal, let me explain a little bit. I think you also now beginning to grasp what are the benefits or what are the good results out of the use of the website. First, it is easier and faster to have access to maps that you need. For example, if you are in a remote location, meaning you are outside of your office, or even when you are in the office, it's still much faster to go to the website and get the map that you need rather than calling your friend from that agency and then, can you give me this? You can ask your friend working, kahit kaibigan mo yan, baka busy, baka nagbiyahe, no? Or baka inaway ng asawa ng umaga, so hindi ka agad baka pagbigay sa iyo ng mapa. And then sometimes, because official process kasi kailangan, so you have to write, they ask you, please write the RD so that we can release this map. So that will take time. Second, I think this is the most important aspect, is you save money, or you save on time, no? Rather than going to the next office, to the even though magkalapit lang kayo, you still consume time walking or taking your vehicle, no? Lalo na if you come from the provinces and you want to go to Gigarao to pick up your maps. That's a lot of time wasted. Money, because if you publish these maps on paper, no, if you print it, it takes a lot of money. I think I remember in GB did print some of their hazard maps to distribute to the LGUs, and that's a huge expense by rain and etc. etc. So it's expensive. But if you access the maps via the website and print only if you need to print it, then that would be money saved. The central storage. The alternative kasi nito is respective member agencies will store or will keep their own maps and their websites. But then again, that will take time kasi kailangan mo pang ma-remember ano ba yung website ni DNR, ano ba yung, saan ba ang page yun, etc. No? But if you put all the maps needed in our development work in a central storage facility na online, then you can go to that website and just search and download what you want. Itong stories natin ngayon ay yung mapa ng lupa na sa cloud na tayo nandito pa rin sa lupa. And then you avoid duplication of effort, no? May mapa na pala na ganyan, bakit mo pa gagawin, no? So these are some of the things that I think there are still other benefits from the use of the Geoportal, but I think these are some of the few. Going now further to the project on replicating the Geoportal to the rest of the regions, to the pilot regions. The pilots now, based on the consultations and looking at the requirements and the criteria, no? So we have Region 1 for Luzon, Region 6 for Visayas, Region 9, 12, and 13 for Mindanao. Alam naman ng mga pilots bakit sila ang nauna, but the other regions will also follow, no? So this is the arrangement now. Now, these are the commitments of the various entities involved in the work. DOST2 and NEDA2 are the key players in the replication. And then these are our tasks. Already, DOST gave us funds to do the work in the regions. Well, NEDA will also help in installing, deploying the Geoportal or whatever it will be called in the regions, and then help train the staff doing this work. For the pilot regions, like the DOST, it was agreed that the DOST will provide the money to buy the server and a laptop to be used. Kung ang server ay nasa NEDA, it will be the regional office of the NEDA. The equipment will be based there. And then they made also the UST, both the UST and NEDA will work together to come up with the decision. Are they going to organize an RGIN, RGIN organization, or they will use an existing organization which will serve the purpose? Ang madaling maisip namin dito is the RLO, the Regional Land Use Committee, or probably your Economic Development Committee. Depende sa inyo yan, no? There are also initial discussions now that some DOST might do hosting of the server. So it's up to the partners, no, how they will do this. Okay. I think this is the last slide that I will share with you. So I have covered the background of the Geoportal Innovation Hub Replication Project. Thank you for listening.